Well, shaky folks, back with another reaction, back with some more U2, and we're going back to the Unforgettable Fire, 1984. Suddenly second guessing myself, but it is indeed 1984. And the next tune is Elvis Presley and America. Obviously, he's a huge figure in the cultural, not just musical, but wider, like, social history of the United States. Often seen as someone who broke or transgressed some of the, like, cultural and, like, social mores, and thus led to a generational divide between the young people who were instantly a big fan of his music and an older generation who saw him as being, too lascivious or dangerous, essentially. Ultimately, his early music is different from his later music. His whole lifespan is, oft discussed and analyzed. He died at a relatively young age. I wonder if this is indeed like social or cultural commentary, if not criticism, or at the very least observations about Elvis and the way that American culture views him as the king and so on. I wonder what might be at play here. Admittedly, one musician singing about another, it always has that interesting dynamic of, is it a more literal take? Is it a analysis? Is it a value judgment? I do wonder. So let's hear what U2 has to say about Elvis Presley and America, a tune from their 1984 album, The Unforgettable Fire. I need to replace my chair. It's getting more problematic.
Sky and turns inside from you. She won't turn my back, and I know it's
that constant, I don't know if it's a symbol or if it's a
so cold with you. Like no one told you to, and your time is outside, and your time.
I like that.
Oh, don't talk to me. Oh, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Like no one told you how, but you know. Like human hearts, how you feel like sentimental, but you don't care. You share your heart.
It's a very, like, fragile vocal delivery. It feels very vulnerable. There's like a little flute tone in there. And it's like the guitar has a very metallic kind of twangy feel, so I don't know like the degree to which I'm hearing guitars and some percussive or like drum. a more something shade of blue. It was like a darker shade of blue.
Drop me down, but don't break me. It costs me. Nothing's on your side, walking through. Something in your heart, it feels like something.
This is so interesting because it's different than some of the tunes so far in this album. Or at least it feels it on this first listen. Definitely switch into a more robust vocal delivery now.
I don't know what to tell you how. So right now you can't. I don't know what to try. Your heart is left out from the side, and the rain beats down.
Your heart coming out from the side, the rain beats down, the shame. Even as I try to keep up, there's still moments that feel very intuitive. And his voice is like... incredible. Again, a lot of that felt a different experience than some of the tunes on this album have been, where, you know, Bono's going very big with the vocals and it has a more robust and, let's say, this is going to sound harsh, like I don't mean it this way. I was going to say well produced. That's not to say that the early stuff wasn't well produced or it wasn't, like, you know, creative and compelling. It's just that it feels like they're definitely, you know, they found what they're trying to do and they're hitting it better and better. But this one, again, his delivery for a lot of it was very vulnerable, fragile, and sometimes like seeming to phase into the background or at least go farther away, maybe have effects on it, although he did get into some of those big, like, belting deliveries that I now know more than I ever did when I was aware of this group over time, that he's capable of. But yeah, not quite sure what it's about. Heard little tidbits. I heard more of the vocals than the lyrics, if that makes sense. But the bits I did catch, again, something about like a heart like coming apart at the sides or something, and then the rain bearing down, and like it felt like it was both internal and external, and you know, the vulnerability as it felt of the vocal delivery could relate to the fragility of the emotions or the dynamic nature of the situation. I look forward to hearing people's comments, and yeah, ultimately a cool and seemingly slightly on a different path sort of tune. So I enjoy all records with variety and a bit of diversity across the course of the album. So Yeah, in any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.